We will... We will... Taste it better before the tinfoil, Your Majesty. We will send out... Oh, I had to kiss it before. I know what it tastes like before the tinfoil, okay? We will send out dispatches with the order to destroy, kill, and annihilate all the Jews, young and old, women, and even little children, Your Majesty, on one single day. I have just cast the pur, and the 13th day of the 12th month, which is the month of the dawn, Your Majesty, is the chosen day to kill the Jews and to confiscate all of their goods. I should have thought of this sooner. I really should have thought of this sooner. Okay, so it doesn't have a nice taste. Neither does Jethro. Look at his feet.
Mordecai had stayed the king for several months had passed. I was sending word to Esther May. Time had come at last. If she would heed the voice of God, her people could be saved, keeping all the Jews living there from going to the grave.
When Jedediah and Mordecai learned of what Haman had done, he sat down, started thinking, praying, and whittling. Esther May heard what Jedediah and Mordecai was doing, and she sent Jethro to find out why.
Jethro, that evil man, Haman Drysdale, made plans to have all those Jews killed on the 13th day of Adar. I've been studying on it, and I think I've got it figured out. Now don't be fooled by that fancy ring he's got. Tell Esther May that she must go to the king and beg for mercy. She must plead for her people.
Won't that be dangerous for her, Uncle Jed, to approach King Dashurus without his requesting her to come into his presence? She could be put to death if he doesn't extend his scepter to her.
It might be dangerous, boy, but there's no doubt that Adonai has placed her in that palace for a reason.
I'll tell her, Uncle Jed. I'll be sure she receives your message. Esther May, Haman Drysdale is planning to have all the Jews killed, and Uncle Jed says that...
Really? After the fact? Come on.
And Uncle Jed says that gotta go into the king's presence to beg for mercy and plead for our people.
Pitiful, pitiful. I've seen Haman at the shoot. That goes off like that and turns real nasty. Haman is as ornery as a mud wasp in a dry gourd. The first time he looks down on me, I'm gonna chuck him in the cement pond. I know a little bit about Haman's wife. When it comes to society, Sarah was the first hog at the trough. That's not the way she was raised, though. Her family was too poor and too proud of the whitewash.
You know that any man or woman who approaches the king in the inner court without being summoned will be put to death, Granny. The only exception is for the king to extend the gold scepter to him and spare his life. 30 days have passed since I was last called to King Ahasuerus. I don't know what to do, Granny. What if Hashem doesn't speak to me about how to approach the king?
Adonai always speaks. Child, the question is, are you listening? do not think, Esther May, that because we're in the king's house that we will escape. We's about as helpless as a lamb in an alligator-filled swamp. If you remain silent at this time, relief and deliverance will come to the Jews from another place, but our family will perish. Who knows but that the good Lord put y'all here in this royal position for this here time.
Can't we just tell Haman that we Jews and ask him not to do this evil things he's got planned?
Boy, you're just like a big old skyscraper with an unfinished penthouse. It appears to me that you're 2 bricks shy of a full load.
We surely need a big miracle, Granny. Gather together all the Jews who are in Shushan Hills and fast for me. When this is done, I will go to the king, even though it is against the law. And if I perish, I perish. May Hashem give me favor.
God's greatest pleasure is making miracles from the dust of our despair. I will pray for a miracle, child.